KRBE.
Let's go. Good morning.
The Roula and Ryan Show.
With Eric. It's about to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Sam.
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula.
Macaroni cheese hot dog.
Ryan.
I am the worst DJ ever.
With Eric.
We're the champions of the world.
104.1 KRBE.
Good morning, Houston, Texas! Yay! Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. It's 6:03 a.m. with the gang. Roula, no Ryan. Eric, Special K, no Sam.
Yep.
And Ahmad.
The three amigos.
Yeah.
Ahmad's on his way.
Yeah.
But today's a big day for him.
Oh, why?
He's getting a car.
Oh, I heard that. That's so exciting. For those that don't know, Ahmad walks here every day.
Like a year and a half.
He walks to KRBE from where he lives.
That's how much he cares.
Remember when
he
Phoenix
walks
used to
to
take
this
the
area.
bus from how far he was? And Ahmad walks. That's major dedication.
Yep.
Worked out for him.
They're going places.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Us three today. But I saw this text. I don't like dreams talk.
Oh, Eric hates the dream talk 6 o'clockers. You know that.
I think it's nonsense.
Let me tell you about
Ugh,
this crazy dream where we all turned into some sort of a bug at a circus and we were dancing together.
That's where that "you had to be there" comment came from. And then bless your heart after that. It says, random. I had a dream that Sam came back today because she hadn't had the baby yet, but she was already bored at home. I don't think she'll be bored.
No, she's nesting hardcore right now. She got like a new closet.
We're going to see her today. We're going to.
Oh, yeah, for lunch.
Yeah, for lunch. Have
We're
like
going to
a
have the
little,
last hurrah lunch before that baby pops out.
and it's funny as a listener's like, oh, she's so great, Eric, because they listen to all of our podcasts. And the one time when Kevin was talking about how he didn't want her on the show, not that didn't want her, but didn't know if she'd be good enough or something.
Yeah, when we were looking to
Rod show,
we were looking to hire for that position, and
like he didn't know her. It wasn't like he.
no,
Right. None of us
I was
knew.
like, I don't know about this one over here. She just cute.
I had no idea you didn't like her until COVID. I had no idea.
I didn't trust her.
That's so crazy because she worked for us for a bit before
She
COVID.
came from the competition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, but still.
And she was just, all I saw of her just
She'd be a spy.
Yeah,
They're so desperate to try and get us or get our info, they would put someone in.
Yeah,
here.
pretty girl spy, bamboozling Eric. Like,
herself.
oh, look at how pretty I am.
Yeah, look at me, look at me.
And then she turned out to be like one of my best friends ever.
Yeah, that's so funny. Had COVID not happened, do you think y'all would have gotten as tight? Probably. Y'all still
Oh,
would've gotten
yeah.
I
pretty
think
close.
so.
We connect on a lot of levels
Well, that's
already.
because you have a crush on her husband, so that's awkward.
I do not.
Just kidding. Just say, I'll make a point. To let's go to the beach where we will be shirtless.
Oh, he don't take his
together."
shirt off.
At the beach?
Nope. Never.
What?
Never.
What a waste of.
All those pictures Sam posted where she like lives for the bikini pic on the beach?
Maybe
He don't
There's
take
so
his
many
shirt off
pictures.
ever.
Maybe he doesn't when
Really?
they're not there.
Nope. Nope. I still see pictures. I don't think it matters. He's ain't into that.
Huh.
He ain't into that life.
It's like
What's he wearing? A
Sam.
t-shirt or a tank?
T-shirt.
I seen him without the shirt a few times on their Instagram
Yeah.
post.
I remember.
It's like Sam, she has like certain swimsuits, and Kevin has certain swimsuits they wear around us.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have swimsuits that they wear around themselves.
That is
each
true.
Other.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The,
correct.
Or they really swimsuits are just
South of the border.
strings.
Yeah.
Here's the audio yesterday. It's early. It's Tree of Trust. I can play this.
Yeah.
Ryan texted us, Kev.
Oh,
Will and I, that he was.
But I
feeling
wouldn't
good.
click the video because he's like all sweaty and like he likes to show to
But
show
here,
you
I'll
how
just play
sweaty
it
he
through my
is
phone. I mean,
Okay.
turn
when
it
he's
up.
sick.
Okay, yeah.
Wait till you hear his voice.
Okay.
This is how you can tell he's sick.
Yeah.
Whatever this is.
Well, so hold on.
Well,
Whatever this is the worst. My throat is gone. And I'm so sick. I don't know how I'm going to be later on.
He just didn't want to go to lunch today. I don't believe it.
Kevin, when I saw that, I go, that must be
it's
like
not so
right when
bad.
you first wake up. That's your most grovelly
Yeah.
voice.
He's, the perfect time.
I can't even do that. How do you even do It's like you're burping.
That sucks if it's hurts. Yeah, I mean, knives in the throat. It's not a very good way
Makes
to
you
go.
cough.
So I will say he's a good actor. He was in Hollywood for
Yeah, that's true. He
a
did
good
study
40
acting.
seconds.
Well, if he was, though, wouldn't he still be there?
Yeah, that's true.
That would have worked for him, Kev.
The
That was the dream.
Maybe radio pays better for him.
Right?
like
It's more
Possibly,
consistent.
yes.
Than being 23 years or having like one movie.
Well, do you feel like that's true?
Yeah, I mean, get
but
one.
do you feel like being a quote successful actor is that because you're good, or you just had more stamina than the next person for rejection and
you know.
auditions?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because that is a grind.
It's a
That
luck.
is so much rejection or so much competition. You're like, I don't even want to try.
Think about these people that hire those people. They're just looking for a certain look. Everyone has, like when Phoenix tried out for The Voice.
Yeah, and they said
American Idol.
American Idol. They said you can't because the guy right before you was white guy with guitar, and the other guy looked just like you and kind of sound like you. So we can't have too many of the same.
Yeah, so they just pick with. They get 5. That's what they always say when they go into these auditions. They look around. They go, man, all these people look just like me.
Yeah,
You want to try and stick out.
Remember, there was this one guy that made big news at the time that Idol was crazy for America. Like everybody was watching it. Sanjaya was his name.
Oh, yeah, Sanjay.
Then they just started playing with his hair. He was a terrible singer, but it was all about his hairstyles.
He had the look.
It was just different. You look different, it's good.
I was looking at some prep today. This one is really easy and quick for you guys. You guys like ice cream, right?
I like it in theory, and then after I eat it, I regret it because my tummy hurts. I think I'm getting lactose intolerant. I'm like, seriously, like, oh no, what's happened? Okay, tell me.
This is what's your favorite ice cream flavor? And what do you think is number 1?
Chocolate.
Vanilla. Then chocolate, and then the best one is number 3.
Cookies and cream.
Nope. I get it every time. I've never had anything else but this flavor at Baskin
Cookie
Robbins.
dough.
My whole life.
Peppermint. Mint chocolate chip.
Yep, mint chocolate
yes,
chip.
I love mint chocolate
I was
chip.
at the double mint chocolate chip at the
green.
South Peru Mall. I'd go there and get that. And even here, the one in Bel Air.
Yeah.
I take my kids. I'd never tried anything else.
Really? I like gold medal ribbon at Baskin Robbins. Have you ever had that one? Oh, you said you hadn't
No,
tried
I
it.
stick
that
to what
one's
I
a
know.
good one. They even have that in the stores now in pints, pre-packed pints.
And then butter pecan, and then cookies and cream, and then strawberry. Are you
I
guys?
can't believe cookies and cream was beat out by mint.
Because mint is the best, the bomb.
Yeah, I think it's the best, Eric, but we are definitely a certain type of personality. There's
Some people say it
thing
tastes
proven.
like a medicine.
Yeah, they cannot with mint flavored things.
If you like mint chocolate chip, are you pretty much guaranteed to like Dr. Pepper?
No,
Or
no.
be left-handed.
Because I like
No.
Dr. Pepper, but people say that tastes like medicine too. So maybe I just like things that taste like medicine.
And
I
we're
like
both
mint
left-handed.
chocolate. I like mint chocolate chip, and I do not like Dr Pepper.
No, what? But you like Mountain Dew, and that makes you.
Out of here.
Mountain Dew's the bomb. That's why. And
Oh,
it's Dr
God, I
Pepper.
can't.
That ain't right. Something wrong with that.
What?
No.
weird
I will not
flavor.
drink Mountain Dew. I don't think I've ever had it ever. I don't need to
Well,
know
then
it.
don't knock it till you try it.
No, it's too neon green. It can't be good. It reminds me of that cartoon scene of
It's yellow
The
number
Simpsons
5. It's fine.
Yellow-
I made
No.
it this far.
When Homer
Yeah, but
Simpson.
you would have been 6 feet if you didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, and I did start really early.
See?
They basically had it in the bottle for me.
Yeah,
Big
you
bottle.
could have. You could have been
Yeah,
taller, Kev.
Mama and Pop Up had that stocked. Oh, Kevin's coming. We better get another crate of Mountain Dew.
I've never seen
That's why
anybody
he has
have
all
it.
fake teeth from all the sugar riding out his crowns.
I feel like that's one of those drinks you just have like one can. I don't see people having a 12-pack at their house because you can't drink more than one.
That's true.
You know
I mean, then I could.
The intro of The Simpsons is where Homer's working at that plutonium plant or
And they-
something.
they grab that
and that
little
little
piece.
green thing flies up and goes down his back. That's what I think Mountain Dew is.
Yeah, me too. Like a
neon
lizard gets
green.
it and turns into Godzilla.
Yes. There's this doctor, this pediatrician that I follow on Instagram. I don't even know her name. I just always see her post. Maybe somebody knows who she is. She's in Florida. And she just recently posted about this guy who was presenting in the ER, these crazy headaches, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, like all this stuff about meningitis and all these things are testing him for. And then finally she goes, wait a second. How much caffeine do you drink? He's like, well, I start out with a Monster, and then I blah, 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 this and that. But, you know, I try to give up caffeine. She goes, you have a caffeine headache. She went to the cafeteria. She got him a 20-ounce Dr. Pepper, she said. A 20-ounce Dr. Pepper. She made him drink it, and his headache went away.
Oh, it worked.
I didn't know Dr. Pepper had that much caffeine in it. I thought it was just more sugar than caffeine, but that was her fix to figure out this guy had a caffeine headache.
I just don't. Like I've never had Monster drink.
I
Red
don't
Bull, I had
want
it
to.
once with a vodka.
Yeah,
Like
when it
back when we
first
used to
came
do-
in the scene, and we're like, oh, yeah, I guess this is a
Like, went to
drink. I was like,
drink.
this doesn't taste
That
good.
place Drink we used to
Yeah,
go to.
this doesn't
I
taste
think that's where that's where Kevin got really drunk. Was that Pee Wee Herman Day?
That was one of the days.
And you look just like Pee Wee Herman. I watched that thing that Ryan talked about on Max, the
Yeah.
documentary on him. I'm like, holy crap!
On the Renaissance Fair?
on Paul
on Pee Wee
Rubens,
Herman. Okay.
Pee Wee Herman.
I was like, which documentary?
I'm like, wow, Kevin looks. When he dressed like him, he looked just like him back in the day. I was impressed, Kev. You did a great job.
yeah, okay, that was at
18
Drink
years
Houston.
later, you get your flowers.
Thank you. The other place where they booted me off the box.
where was that at?
And shamed me. I want to say that was called 8. Was it called?
It
like-
was on Center Street.
It was in the. It was
Was
in
it Washington Avenue? It
Ave.
was Washington Avenue.
Oh, Washington Avenue. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right. Sorry, there's a different one on Center Street.
That's
On
where they
Center Street.
kicked
It was Halloween.
We are hosting this party,
It is our party.
and they kicked Kevin out.
The
They
club
brought
did
him
not
back.
like Kevin on the box.
Well, my shirt was off.
You were so offensive in your undershirt
I think that place is afraid
pop
that
it and lock it.
we don't want this place to be a gay club.
A gay.
A gay.
It can't be a gay.
It's a gay.
It can't be a gay.
That's so crazy.
How dare you?
That was way too woke.
Yeah, it was. All right, coming up next, what's the greatest Disney movie soundtrack of all time?
Now, you did the songs last week.
Yeah.
America, the top
Rank. America is split with only 2 songs. It was Mary Poppins, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah.
And Frozen Let It Go. That is how America is split. But this is for the soundtrack. If you have to go ththrough the soundtrack, there's 2 of them on here. I don't know any of the songs.
All I know is number 1 or 2 should be Lion King.
Okay.
That's the only one I really remembered being big.
Well, you're wrong. It's Tangled. No, I'm just kidding.
Tangled.
We'll talk about that next. And your official weather for today, yesterday was a little too sweaty for me.
I
was not enjoying it all. Walking from the car to the air-conditioned house, I was very mad. I was mad. Are you going to be mad again today? Well, probably, yeah.
Yeah, for the next 4 months.
Yeah, it's very hot. Because it's only 75 right now. It already feels like it's 85 or 95. And the high is technically only 90, but it's going to feel like 98.
Yep, so just, it is what it is.
And if it's your last day of school, HISD, yay!
You made
it! Yay! We'll be right back with Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
From Hollywood to H-Town.
Celebrity Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Randas. And guys, we're a little bit more than 30 minutes away from the sounder of the day to see Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
We are giving away this trip. It is a Monday through Friday finalist situation, which means we are only doing this Monday through Friday of this week. And next Monday, we announce the grand prize winner. So here's what it's all about. At 7 o'clock every morning, we announce what you should be listening for. That's called the sounder. And then between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., whenever you hear that sounder, you need to be caller 104. When you are caller 104, you automatically win $104. It's great.
Guaranteed money.
Yeah. And then you become a finalist for the trip. So from the names that go into the box, we draw one on Monday and boom. Trip to Puerto Rico, hotel stay and flight for 2. It's 2-night hotel stay and 2 VIP tickets to see Bad Bunny.
That'd be cool.
And
Bad Bunny just seems like the coolest dude. Like,
He does.
I love his attitude. I love everything he does is top notch. His acting's good. He wrestles. WWE.
He has a great Calvin Klein ad.
Yeah,
It's
everything he
great.
does, it's like
I
some
think that
people
Eric,
just have it.
You really know him for the wrestling the most.
Yeah, that's the first time I really
For
saw him
sure.
like 3 or 4 years ago. He joined and he bought a ring. He practiced because as a fan of wrestling, when they bring these celebrities in to do stuff, you're like, oh, they're just doing
Like
it.
cameo
They're
appearances.
using
Right.
us as fans to
Yeah.
try and get them to go see their movie. But these, like him and Logan Paul, they
He
actually
worked on it.
work their ass off
Wow.
and be actually really good at it.
Very nice.
And he doesn't have time for that.
And usually we do these trips to like the Billboard Music Awards or the Grammys, things like that. And, that's a national contest because
Which are fun.
That's the Billboard Music Awards, and that's great. This one is a local contest. We have another flyaway that's a national contest between Atlanta, us, and Vegas for Beyonce.
Oh, nice.
So we do have lots of trips and experiences to give you. The Bad Bunny one, when you're in the pot trying to you're in the competition pot, in the circle in the Gladiator Stadium, it's you and other Houston Gladiators.
There's only like 20 or 40 of you or 30 of you or something.
Right, I don't know. Okay, let's see what happens here. Can y'all guess all these? Now, ranker.com, if you are bored at work today and you have to look like you're working, be like, I don't know. Have y'all ever been to the Ranker website?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, the Ranker website is good.
It changes all the time because
It changes all the time because it's being ranked right now live. So when the list was printed, I just went back to the live website to see did it still stay the same or was there like a numbers change in the Disney soundtrack echelon? No, it's still the same. But the cool thing about it that we just don't have time for is underneath every this category is best Disney soundtrack of all time. Underneath every single one that's listed, it also has a link that says dig deeper. And it says 13 messed up things you never noticed about this movie.
Oh, wow.
It's cool because then you're like, whoa, what's this one? Oh, look at
there's
this
something
one.
that's going around right now on social media that's trending before you do this list.
Uh-huh.
There's the movie Pearl Harbor. The one with Ben Affleck and
Yeah.
everything. There's a
Josh
scene
Hartnett.
where the nurses are running around after the Japanese attacked us.
Yes.
And they're running around. And somebody, I don't know, Michael Bay did this. Somebody put John McClane, Bruce Willis, they took a scene from him with his tank top and put him in the movie.
What?
Somehow they did this for years ago. That movie came out like 2001.
Wait, you're talking about when it originally premiered on
but
the
nobody
big screen.
noticed until like now. People are going back and they're finding this, and they can see this. You'll see the scene, and you'll see somebody took that video of him back from 2000 or 1994, 6, whatever, 86.
From Die Hard.
And put that in this movie.
Superimposed it on
it's
the
all over.
movie.
It's all over social media.
Are you saying like right now somebody did that, or when we watched it in the theater in 2001 for the big premiere at midnight? John McClane was in that.
Yeah.
How are we not knowing this before now?
I'll find it here.
Okay.
It's been everywhere now the last 5 days. I'm like, look it up, Ahmad. You can see for yourself.
I just don't understand the context in which it was placed in there.
It's just like the nurses are running around.
Which,
I'll show you the video.
It was like real blurry. It was all chaos.
Yes.
The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, and it's real chaotic. And it's a blurred, echoey scene to show you how chaotic it was at the hospital.
And somehow
and the nurses are running around, and all these injured soldiers are coming in.
And John McClane
like,
is walking for like 1 second.
Okay.
Like they did it like I think they did it. You do little Easter eggs. I'm sure.
Is that
for
like
yourself.
the Fred Savage dead kid in 3 Men and a Baby? Or 3 Men and a Little, 3 Men and a Baby. The Fred Savage dead kid, you know that one?
No, I don't know that one.
Yes, there was a movie in the 80s called 3 Men
I
and a
know
Baby.
the movie, but
it was Ahmad, have you ever heard of this movie? I know Kevin has.
Which movie?
3 Men and a Baby. Have you ever heard of this movie?
That sounds familiar.
It was the 3 like hot actors of the time.
Steve Guttenberg,
Ted Danson, Steve Guttenberg,
Tom
and the third
Selleck.
one is Tom Selleck.
Okay.
And they're like these 3 awesome bachelors. They've got like ladies and awesome jobs, and they have this awesome loft and this high rise. And this lady shows up at the door, and she drops off this baby because she and Ted Danson had a one night stand, and it resulted in this little girl. And she is exhausted. She can't do it.
I feel
She's
like
a single
TV
mom.
show stole this concept too.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds very familiar, but I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's old school. And for years, before we had the internet, we could fact check and stuff. On the set of this show, there was a cutout of Fred Savage from the Wonder Years that made its way like in the back part of the set that I guess nobody had moved. So when she's walking through the loft, you just see it looks like a dead. They call it the dead kid. Like, oh my God, there's a ghost child. Like there's a ghost child in that loft. And then the theories were like, oh my God, this boy died in the actual building where they were filming, and nobody knew until the film was made that the ghost showed up in the. No, it's just a cutout, a paper cardboard, like meteorologist grocery store cutout of Fred Savage. That was
like
left
the
in the
Wizard of
corner.
Oz theories
Little,
and stuff
munchkin
like that. Like
hanging.
that there's a munchkin.
the lighting.
Oh yeah. That
I just
one.
showed Kevin that. Was that weird?
I understand now. So it was. It looks like there's an actual scene of the movie Pearl Harbor. So that's happening. You're seeing that scene in the main character. Then in the background, you see John McClane walk by.
Yeah, like
so
he's holding someone's. He's got his hand over someone's arm, and they're trying to drag him out. Like
It's easy to miss him.
I remember the dragging out part because I remember the. That's crazy.
yeah.
I remember the dragging out part because it's the chaos of people are coming in with injuries. Okay, let's get back to the Disney soundtracks. Everyone's like, what's the Disney soundtrack?
Oh, I forgot.
The number one Disney soundtrack of this list, there's 20 of them, is Lion King.
Yes.
Because it
That's right,
has
it was.
Circle of Life. It has Hakuna Matata. It has Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which was the Oscar-winning song that year.
I mean, but they were smart. They had Elton John do
Yeah.
these. So
Right.
you got a professional singer. You're not going to just, hey, here's Bob Stevens, our composer guy that we use for our movies, sing.
Well, number 2,
That's
they
not going to play
didn't have
well in
any
top
major
40
star.
or.
Who'd they have major star? Oh, they had Peebo Bryson and Celine Dion do Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah, that was big.
That was Tale as Old as Time. That's the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack. Okay, that's number 2. Beauty and the Beast is number 2. Number 3 is Aladdin, which I love it so much. Should be number 1.
Tarzan should be at least top 3.
Really?
Yeah, that's the
Phil
Phil
Collins,
Collins
yeah,
one.
remember?
I know,
Yeah,
You'll Be in My
he
Heart.
killed that.
Yeah,
Number 4, Hello, Kiss the Girl, Part of Your World, Under the Sea,
that was
Poor
big,
yeah.
Unfortunate Souls. It's Little Mermaid, number
Yeah.
4.
Oh, that's good.
Number 5, Tarzan.
Yeah, that was
You'll
good.
Be in My Heart.
So I'd take out
I don't know the other ones.
2 and 3 and put
You're out of your mind.
Lion King.
Little Mermaid is superior to Tarzan.
Lion King, Little Mermaid, then Tarzan.
No.
Those are the top 3.
No.
I think
No.
I agree with that.
Yeah, 'cause
Lion King.
If you look
Little
at
Mermaid,
hits,
yeah.
things you remember.
Oh, you're
Aladdin,
right, yeah.
Aladdin, A Whole New World was huge, but
That's
I'm talking
radio
hits.
play.
I'm not talking one-hit wonders. I'm talking hits.
Tarzan only had 1 hit.
Like the whole thing, they had like 3 or 4 really
They
good
did?
songs.
What else?
I can't remember.
It's You'll Be in My Heart is the only one I know.
I just remember they were all good.
Number 6, one of my favorites, Moana. Man, so good.
Yeah, that was big.
How Far I'll Go, Where You Are, You're Welcome, Shiny. Kevin, have you seen Moana?
No.
Oh my God,
There's no way-
you've got to watch Moana.
There's no way in hell he's watching
The only
that.
I know,
chance
but
is the
that
water.
shiny, you're gonna love that. He's all like, bedazzled. What is he, like a giant snail or something? Ahmad?
Yeah,
what is he?
yeah, like
He's
a hermit crab or something.
He's like a real sassy,
When did
bejeweled
when did it come
hermit
out?
crab. It came out in 2016.
Yeah.
The Rock is Maui. Okay, then Hercules is number 7. What's the song from Hercules? I tried to watch that. And I wasn't excited.
Read
It's
some of
supposed to
it.
be Greek.
What's it?
Zero to hero.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay. So they got Go the Distance.
Is that how it goes?
Mighty
I want some
Zeus.
more of that.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Come on, Ahmad.
Is that it? Go the Distance is 0 to hero.
Make it sound like the Burger King song.
Number 8 is Mulan.
Zero
Eric.
to a hero. What's that?
8 is Mulan.
Yeah.
I'll make a man out of you.
I just don't like-
Reflection. Girl worth fighting for. True to your heart. Okay, and number 9 is Frozen.
Nah, Frozen's got to move up
Love
there.
is an open door. Let it go.
Yeah, Frozen should
Fixer
be-
upper.
that
In
should-
summer.
Be top 5.
Yeah. Do you want to build a snowman?
Those were some big
I
hits.
watched it around the time where I had younger siblings,
Mm-hmm.
so it was like played ad nauseum in my house. I don't like Frozen.
I used to know like
You're
when
you're Frozen.
what's the main song? Let It Go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I used to know the time. Like, okay, it's like 17 minutes in or whatever it was.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't remember now, but I remember my kids would watch it. But
played that out.
Number
Yeah.
10 is Tangled. Mandy Moore voices Rapunzel.
it's actually a pretty good movie.
Mother Knows Best is one of the songs. Let's see what else. I don't know. Waiting for the Lights? Return?
I just remember I don't remember the song.
I don't remember that
I just know Mother Knows
movie
Best.
wasn't
My kids know
bad.
that one. I remember doing a list about the most popular Disney princesses, and my girls were probably like 1.5 and 3, and I had never seen Frozen. It had been out for a while, and somebody texted me because we were going through the princess list, and number 6 was Princess Anna, and I didn't even know she was on the radar because I hadn't seen Frozen. And somebody texted, "Oh my God, Roula, you have to let your girls watch Frozen. They're going to love it. It's so good about sisters." I remember that. So I went home and I said, "Let me find this movie and we're going to watch this movie with my kids." And that's why I watched Frozen, because that texted her.
Can you pull up on some? A listener just reminded me, Moana. Somebody sang it.
Oh my gosh!
Did you see that one last week?
Yes,
They were
yes.
their airplane was delayed or something, and they let the little girl sing it over the speaker. I wanted.
Oh, wait, can we do that coming up next? Because that is something. If you are traveling this summer, is this your nightmare or is this a nice way to pass the
I
time?
would be like, you shut up.
Because
I
it
don't
was a
care how cute you are,
long
kid.
time.
I don't want to be delayed.
It was
and hear
a
you
long time
You're
that
not as good
this
as you
person took to the
as good as
microphone
you
of the
think
plane.
you are.
We'll let you hear that coming up next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
KRVE.
I love it.
Back to Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, so Eric was mentioning this little girl. God bless her, because I would hate this if this was my child, because the bullying is for real. People are a-holes. But let's set the scenario, because Delta Airlines,
It
an
happened last
hour
week,
ago,
right?
this happened on Friday. An hour ago, Delta Airlines released a statement after this story has gone viral now, because on Friday there was a flight to Orlando that was delayed by 2 hours, and they had to circle because they couldn't land. The flight was delayed for 2 hours and had been circling Orlando for a further 2 hours. So they're already behind. Everyone on the plane is mad.
Running out of gas.
You can see
Yeah.
Disney World and all
Oh,
you can see
God.
everything, Magic Kingdom over there, and you can't get
Because-
there.
Yeah,
you
I
look out
didn't
the
even think
window.
of
Think
that.
about it, because Orlando flights, Ahmad,
It's a small
are
world
full
down there.
of people that are like first-time Disney or Disney
Yeah.
adults or Disney for the 10th
It's
time.
expensive, and you got you want to get there at 10 o'clock in the morning so you can get to the park by 3.
There's a high percentage of people going to a Disney park on an Orlando flight.
Right.
Okay, so nobody knows the origin of how the child got onto the PA system. Somebody must have something. She's not 4. She looks like she's about
So
10 or
did
11.
they land, or is she singing while they're flying?
It's while they're up. It's while they're up and they're circling.
So you're already antsy. You're just like mad, and then they let
The
this girl
internet
sing.
was split on this. Some were like, oh, okay, that's cute. They let her sing the song from Moana. But others are like, why are we held hostage on here listening to a child sing?
Because-
This is ridiculous.
Remember when they turned that thing on, that mic? Remember, if you're watching TV or something, what happens?
Shuts it off.
It shuts it off and you have to listen to it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse
Yeah.
and worse.
So, some of the comments were that little girl who was singing Moana on the Delta flight needs to sue her parents, because why y'all embarrass her like that in front of a plane full of disgruntled adults on a
Well,
late
let's hear it
flight?
first.
You want to hear this?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
It's
Before
cute.
I
No.
get prejudged.
It's cute, but just imagine the situation. Like,
I am very impatient.
Yes.
I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island has a role.
That was only
going.
40 seconds, but she did the whole song, which is over 2 minutes.
What do
How
you
far
think,
I'll
Kev?
go?
Minutes, yeah.
I think 2 minutes is fine.
Imagine though, if you're like a business guy and you're just trying to get, you're not there for Orlando fun.
Yeah.
You're there for business.
and that guy
you don't like kids like you.
was on the plane. Definitely, I feel like that's 2 minutes is fine. It's cute. Let her sing. It's something different.
She was on key.
She was that. You know what, Rula? She really was.
She was on key.
She was.
It wasn't like
I
a
ain't that-
little
I ain't
4-year-old
that
is like,
mad
blah,
at
blah, 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 blah. And I mean, you know what I mean? Like, this little girl actually had some talent.
I think the problem would be is all of a sudden the other kids ran up there and they wanted to sing.
Okay,
wanna-
who's next?
Yeah,
Who's
let me-
next?
Hey.
Or like the one kid gets hold of it and it's like,
Have you ever had a dream that you want?
and it goes on from there.
Jokes and
So
stuff.
here's Delta's statement. Delta Airlines has issued an official statement after this whole thing went viral, but they didn't really say anything about her singing. They just wanted to apologize for the delay, and they said, okay, where's the actual statement? Oh, we appreciate the customer sharing her talents and apologize to our customers for the delay in their travels. That's all they said. Because they had to say something because everyone who was stressed out and angry about it were like, I mean, there are so many videos
How long
of
did she
people who
sing?
were on the plane. Well, however long
Someone
that song is.
Someone said every video passenger said it was a 3-hour flight. She sang for 45 minutes.
There's no way you can sing that song for 45
There's no
minutes.
way you can let a kid stand up that long and sing.
It has 34 million views.
Like, there's
This
no way.
video has 34
This kid was
million
not doing a
views.
medley of like every song. I don't think. If that'd be bad.
That
If it was
would be
45
horrible.
minutes, but one song that's cute.
No, it was How Far I'll Go. How long is that song?
Hold up, 45 minutes. That ain't right.
If that's
No, if
true.
it
I'm
was
on-
that long, we have to change our opinion.
Yeah, 3 minutes. That's fine.
I'm gonna knock on the captain's door and tell him to shut that thing down.
This is a test of the Texas Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This test is now concluded.
How long
Was
did
that the
girl
president of
sing?
Cumulus' daughter was on the plane?
I think we're back now.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was one of the emergency
Alert.
alert messages.
Required.
Has to cut us off.
Or one of the suits of Cumulus? That was their daughter. They didn't like us talking about her.
Wow.
What? You shut us down right quick. They hit that master switch in Atlanta.
And listen, just to fact check, Kev, the texter, I Googled while the emergency alert message was on how long the girl actually sang for. Look, that song is only 2.5 minutes long, How Far I'll Go, and that's how long she sang it.
Yeah.
She just sang the song one time. It said,
Well, why are
clips of the
people on
girl
text
singing-
saying 45 minutes?
Well, I don't
Did
know.
you know how it is? Like,
It's like a game of telephone.
yeah, people just.
Yeah.
3 different stories are
Civilized.
saying clips of the girl singing the 2.5 minute long How Far I'll Go from Moana have gone viral.
I think it's cute because everyone. I bet the majority is going to the parks from to
Oh,
Orlando.
yeah. And here's my thing.
If
Yes.
you're a businessman though, and you're there, like you're missing your big meeting. It's at 10, and you're like still flying around at 10. You're gonna be freaking out.
But if you look at the clips of the people who posted the side eye, none of them are like businessmen in
How about when
suits.
there's a group of people, like there's like 15 people together, and they're all singing something, like they're from a choir from some, and they all get together. It's like, oh my god!
I was on that plane.
Oh, no.
I was on that
Oh,
plane.
no.
My very first time ever going to New York City, I was going with a group of friends for this event, and I had never been to New York City. And I don't know, as a Texan growing up, born and raised in Houston, I mean, what are you thinking of New York City? Like, oh my God, clutch your purse. You're going to get mugged. Everyone's rude.
Right.
Watch out. You're going to get like checked, shoulder checked.
So far, you're right on.
You got to put your aggression up on you, right? And so we're going to New York, and it's probably like a group of, 15 of us who caught the same flight. And one of our friends started singing the New York, New York song by Sinatra.
Oh, no.
And then
they joined in?
everybody started singing it.
I kind of would join in too.
And listen, my sister was like this. She was like, oh my God, I can't be part of this song. I can't be part of this song. I can't sing this song. And they were just like, I remember my one friend with a joy in his face was standing up in the aisle, start spreading the news.
I love that kind of.
And it was so hilarious.
Can we send Kevin and
because
Ahmad to New
everybody
York?
started singing at the end, everybody clapped when we landed. They were land clappers.
I wish Sam was here because we could get them on a Spirit or something.
Yes, and start a song.
Fly you back. We'll fly you in the morning, and then you fly back that night.
Gotcha.
But just so you could do both those things, sing and then do that annoying clap at the end when you land.
Who's
Who's
flying most recently from all of us?
If you're flying to Newark, you probably do want to applaud once you get down.
Yeah,
I know, right?
After stuff doesn't work.
The
right?
clappers when you land.
They don't have their. They lost their controllers.
They got a couple monkeys up there with tambourines just bringing the planes down.
Yeah, they fired a few people.
All right, so there you go. Is that torture or not? You had this little girl singing 2.5 minutes. Let's calm down, people. You were going to Orlando.
Yeah.
You weren't heading to Seattle.
You're grown up, going to put
There's
on
a
Mickey
theme.
Mouse ears and eat ice cream that looks like a mouse.
Exactly. You are going to purchase ears that cost minimum $30 to wear them throughout a park.
An awful frozen banana. I could go on for days on that piece of crap.
Why would you buy a frozen banana?
Is it covered in chocolate?
Yeah,
Don't you like your teeth?
It's supposed to be so good, but it's so frozen.
I can't even get through it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You got to get the homemade Pop-Tart from Toy Story Land. That's my big recommendation.
Really?
Dation.
I never,
it's so
I never
good.
get that one.
I didn't even
need
know
to try
that was a thing.
It tastes like, it's just so fresh. It doesn't taste processed. I love it.
Well, they're that King Corn Dog thing in that red trolley right there in the where Walt Disney is with Mickey Mouse in front of the castle. There's always like this red trolley with this corn dog that I always heard about. I've been Disney 4 times now. I've never had that corn dog because the line's
I've never
too long.
seen it. Oh, that's probably
Line's
why.
too damn long.
I was
I'm
over
not gonna
by
wait for that.
Casey's, the place Casey's.
If you're walking down Main Street of
to the left,
Disneyland
it's at Casey's,
or Disney World,
like a baseball theme looking place.
and you're going to your you're looking at the castle in front of you, and there's a Walt statue holding Mickey's hand right in front of the statue. I mean, in front of the castle.
To the left.
Everyone takes a picture straight on.
Yeah.
Okay, so before you get to the Walt statue, to the right, there's like a restaurant where there's like some character breakfast sometimes or something. Right there's like a red trolley cart, like a food truck almost, but it's like a red trolley of these amazing corn dogs. Maybe somebody knows what I'm talking about. 37530. They worth it. I've never waited in line long enough to get one.
I'm not waiting in line for a corn dog.
It's already hot.
Yep.
Right? Well, I've never been when it's hot. Fun fact, Ahmad, I have smartly planned to never be in Disney when it's hot.
That's crazy.
I've only gone at Christmas.
Only summer for me.
I go in November.
Yeah,
I know.
but
I never.
it's not
I've only.
hot.
That's when they have the Christmas stuff up.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
think
I
I've
need
ever
to
seen
see
it
that.
without Christmas stuff.
That's funny.
No, you have to go.
I'm not going in July to Orlando.
Yeah.
The trick is you have to go in October for the Food and Wine Festival. And I met these two
goes on for
women
a
who.
month.
I know, but if you go at the very end, I met these 2 women in the Pirates of the Caribbean line. I was there with my husband, and they said, "Oh, we come here every single year for the flip over." And I go, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "Well, it's Halloween right now, but it's going to flip to Christmas." And I go, "What?" And they go, "Yeah, we're here all the time to wake up to Christmas." Because at the
that's
end,
cool.
after the day after Halloween, they flip it.
Like overnight.
Yeah, and then it's like fall. I thought I'd seen fall though, and then they flip it to Christmas. But she said they flip it to Christmas the night after Halloween.
That person's rich.
I know. That's what I was saying.
They're
Rich
Disney
AF.
adults. They're Floridians that are Disney adults. Isn't that like us going to I don't know,
No, that's rich.
Pleasure Pier or something?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
The same thing. All right, coming up next, if you have been wronged by somebody and you made it right and you want everyone to know about it, well, that's what revenge is for here on our show. We're going to get to it next on The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.